Alright, hello everyone. I am back to talk about my experience being a Jehovah's Witness. My last video I stopped at about 18 when I had moved out. And trying to figure out how to go with this because there's like two different thoughts going on in my head. But I could say that being a child growing up as a witness definitely molded my thought process and how to interact in the world. So, leaving, I left Jehovah's Witnesses, and I left with a witness mentality. I had an aunt who would call it rose-colored glasses, so I definitely had a pair of rose-colored glasses. So going out into the world, as they called it, dealing with people who were not Jehovah's Witnesses, just created relationships and situations where I was applying Bible ideology with worldly situations. I'll just use those words, worldly situations. So another way people would say green, like they would say, Trini, you're so green, you're so green, you're so green. And sad to say that they would be like, once they found out what religion I was, like I said, well, I was raised, they're like, oh, it makes sense now. I didn't understand how much that thought process really set me up for situations where I was, taken advantage of, because one of the scriptures for sure was, I wrote it down, Luke 6:31, and then which was basically do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I've been hearing this since a child, and yes, as a child I got taken advantage of several times, because I was trying to be a friend with some people who might not have the same thought process as me. So the do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I'm 18 years old, I've left, and yeah, I'm green as heck, like dating, working, and people can see it. They can see me coming. And so yes, I put myself in a lot of situations where I had no idea that this person was taking advantage of me, and I couldn't read it. I had no people reading skills, because I was used to the hall, and I was used to that thought process, and I openly trusted everyone, unfortunately. And if you were nice to me, I thought you were trying to be my friend, but yeah, not the case the whole time. So and then there was the other one. I should have took better notes with this part right here. Oh, turn the other cheek, Matthew 5:39. So turn the other cheek. If someone smites you, turn the other cheek. And how many times would you turn the other cheek? So I was forever in relationships, forgiving people over and over and over again. So unfortunately, I have had narcissists in my life. I did not know they were narcissists. I learned about that later in life, like in my 30s, that I finally come to understand that I was dealing with a narcissist. So I was trying so hard to treat people the way I wanted to be treated, and to do unto others as I would have them do unto me, and constantly turning my other cheek, when actually I should have been ending those relationships and walking away from those relationships and not having anything to do with them, like absolutely nothing. Because unfortunately it created definitely people-pleasing tendencies in me. And to be honest, I am finally getting over all of that. Like, no. So then also obedience, non-combative, because definitely growing up as a child, and then you had a mother who always, told us those scriptures about being obedient to your parents. So it created definitely this people-pleasing child in me, people-pleasing person in me, obedient, perfect employee, because I'm going to do exactly like I'm told, walk that line because it was expected of me, gullible, and that's how I ended up in some of the relationships I did, or situations I was in, because I was so green and so gullible. And my aunt, when she would say, Trini, you have rose-colored glasses on, that is not how the world works, I didn't understand what she was talking about, because I was so sheltered being a Jehovah's Witness. Even though, like I said before, we didn't really associate with other witnesses because we're constantly moving. But my mother definitely had those few scriptures that she used, because we didn't study, but that she used to make sure that I stayed in line as to how she wanted me to behave. And I'll say me specifically. Yeah, looking back, I can understand why I made some of the decisions I did in life, because I was applying witness mentality to the outside world. And when I stepped out, I got ate up. Like, yeah. I think that's where I'm going to stop this video. I know it's short, but I'll be back with some more.